I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Hey guys, welcome to day 19 of Vlogmas. So nuts, I cannot believe Vlogmas is almost over. What the heck, I had so much fun and we're gonna have some more fun today. So I wanted to switch it up today and film a Q&A. So on Vlogmas day 1, I actually asked you guys to ask me some questions and I got a lot of just different questions from you guys that I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna have all of the products that I use down below in the description box. We're just gonna start answering some questions. First, I'm gonna prime my eye. Already did my eyebrows off camera just because that takes a little bit longer. I didn't want to bore you guys. Pull up the questions. So let's go to the video and let's see. First question is, what do you do for your day job? So if you guys are new here, first of all, welcome. Hello, my name's Tanisha. I actually work in advertising. Work at an ad agency, kind of like a social media manager is basically what you could say. I manage all of my clients. Airplane going by. Also, if you're new here, we really struggle with the airplane noises around here because I live really close to the airport. So yes, kind of like a social media manager. I manage all of my clients' digital and social media, whether it's like branded content, working with talent, banners, online. So whenever, like, let's say if you are browsing on the internet and you get served an ad, me and my team, what I do at my company is I manage all of that creative and I brief the creative team on creating that actual ad, share it with the client, make sure the client likes it, deliver assets, all of that stuff. I've always really been into marketing. If you guys don't know, I actually went to undergrad at UCLA. That's the college that I went to. It was actually a psych major, so not really the typical major that you would think for going into marketing and advertising, but I always really loved marketing and social media and all that stuff. So I interned at a lot of different companies that were specifically for marketing, like marketing internships. So that's kind of how I got into it. And then I applied for my job after college. Definitely was a struggle trying to find a job after college, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who are probably like graduating right now or graduated this year, my heart goes out to you. I could only imagine how stressful that is. It's already stressful as it is graduating college, not having a job and trying to figure out a job and like what you want to do with your life. It is a very stressful time graduating, and throw this year on top of it, it's just like, oh my god, I cannot. So my heart definitely goes out to all of you seniors out there. That is kind of what I do for work. I love it, and I just do YouTube on the side. So obviously right now it's Vlogmas and it's very stressful doing both work and I'm doing foundation. By the way, I'm using the Armani Luminous Silk. Just kind of want like a natural look today. So yeah, it's kind of stressful doing both YouTube and my full-time job during Vlogmas because it is a lot. It's a lot of filming, it's a lot of editing, and I'm working a full-time job, you know? Like, it's not like I have all the time in the world to be filming. It is a balance, but luckily, like I've told you guys, I had to pre-film a lot of content just so that I can make it a little bit more manageable for myself. I'm so happy I did that. Like, that really ended up working out well for me, and I just feel like a lot less stressed because I planned for this as opposed to just like, you know, doing it off the cuff, just deciding last minute and then having to film every day. Like, it would have been so hard. So I'm so happy that I planned it. Okay, are you still using the Ordinary skin products? Can you do an updated skincare regimen day and night? I think I just uploaded actually a couple days ago, I think it was Vlogmas 14. I did my updated winter skincare routine, so if you guys want to check that out, I did a video already on my skincare routine for the winter. But yes, I still use the Ordinary products. I love them. You guys know that's my ride or die. It really changed the game for me, and that was the first skincare that I really got into, and I feel like it really improved my skin so much, and now I'm just so much more into skincare. It's like the foundation of like good makeup, you know, and just like clear skin is just really caring for it and using products that really work. They're amazing. So if you guys haven't tried the Ordinary, I have so many videos on my channel. Literally, I have a whole skincare playlist fully like dedicated to the Ordinary. Basically, like, I have made so many videos. You would think that they were paying me, but they're not. I just genuinely love their products so much. Ooh, okay, this one's serious. I would like to know your most difficult struggles and how did you overcome it? My sophomore year in college was like very distracted. You know, you're in college, it's new, you're going out, you're partying, you are, you know, doing all the college things, having a college experience. I feel like I wasn't really that focused. First 2 years, I also was like dating someone, so my head was like completely in a different headspace, but I was like physically in college, like having fun, but like not all the way there. So I actually almost lost my scholarship. I had a scholarship from high school that I won, or, you know, earned. My grades had really suffered. So I had to like write a whole essay and really just like reevaluate what the heck I was doing and like where my priorities were. And so for that, how I overcame that was really giving myself a little reality check and yelling at myself internally. Sometimes we like know that we are up, but we almost kind of just like push it to the side. So I'm sure everyone can kind of relate to this, where you know you're not doing something right, or you know you're slacking in an area, but you just kind of like sweep it under the rug and just pretend that it doesn't exist. And me almost losing my scholarship was like a reality check for me, because I was like, okay, what the heck am I doing here? Like, I am messing up so bad that I could lose the scholarship to go to school and have to pay more money to do this. Like, I should be grateful and lucky that I have the opportunity to be at an amazing school and get an education, and also like, you know, live in the experience of college, but I'm not doing it right. Like, I'm not prioritizing, I'm not being smart with where my mind is at, where my priorities are at. Messing up, like I'm royally messing up. I had to do a reality check on myself, and I really had to just completely turn it around. Sometimes it takes those moments where you almost lose something, or you almost mess up so bad that really pushes you, like whips you into shape. So that for me really whipped me into shape. And as soon as I realized like, okay, this could happen, like I could lose this, it changed. I know that's probably not the most helpful of a tip, but don't let your life or any situation get that bad where, you know, you almost like lose something, or it gets like to that point. Just make sure that you're holding yourself accountable, checking in on your priorities, and making sure that you are in the right headspace. I've been doing my foundation for literally 10 minutes. I think we need to move on. What is your favorite hair gel or edge control? I think I talked about this also, but I love the edge booster. I buy it from Amazon. It's $14, but it's really good. I'll link it down below. What camera do you use for vlogging? I use the Canon G7X. That's what I'm using right now. I use that for all of my videos, whether it's like sit down video, fashion video, vlogs. I use the exact same camera. I feel like some people like use a nicer camera. Like, I know some people use the Canon M50 for vlogging. I personally just like don't like the big camera. Vlogging in public is already, people are going to be staring at you because it's like, what the heck is this girl doing? I don't want like a bigger camera to draw even more attention. Like, I just think it's kind of obnoxious. I also like the rawness of having just like a really easy, accessible, not fancy camera. I don't want to get too into this and make my channel almost like too staged, where I lose the authentic, raw, almost like you're just chilling with me nature. I feel like this camera is a great quality camera, but it also gives you a more like personable feel to your videos. It's not too staged, just not too much like blurred in the background. It just feels like natural. So that's why I like it. So I don't really see myself going to a different camera. I used to use Sony a5000 before, like last year when I was vlogging, but I switched to this camera, I upgraded, and I absolutely love it. It is my favorite. I need to do some concealer, so I'm gonna use the Clinique. Okay, what's your main goal for 2021? So I always like to break up goals into different categories, and I feel like most people do that. I don't have like one main goal, so I guess I'll kind of touch on like all my goals for like the different categories. Let's start with YouTube, since we're on YouTube. I would love to hit 100K, which sounds so crazy, and obviously the numbers don't matter, but it does feel nice when like you put in a lot of work and you get to connect with people who really appreciate your content. So I would love to hit 100K on YouTube. That would be so amazing. Like, oh my god, I've been on YouTube, you guys, for years. I've always been kind of inconsistent. I started in like, you know, in middle school, high school, when everyone used to do YouTube, and I did like the hoedown throwdown challenge. Like, I am that old when it comes to YouTube. Like, I have always been on it. It's just really nice. This year has been so amazing. I was really able to like grow my channel, you know, connect with more of you guys. So I would love to grow it even more, and hitting 100K would be so amazing. I know I'm a little bit far from that, and it is a little bit of a stretch, but I really find, you know, manifesting your goals and dreams really works, you guys. Like, I did a vision board last year, or no, not last year, earlier this year during quarantine, when like quarantine first started. We did vision boards, and a lot of the things that I put on there has come true, and it's crazy. Come true and like doubled. It's insane. So if you guys don't do vision boards, do it. You have to really put in the work. I always say that, but it really works. Whatever I want, I put it out there, and you never know, it could happen. Personally, I would love to get more on my workout game and just be more consistent. I really want to be more healthy and work out more. I would love to drink more water. I know that's a funny goal, but those of you who, if you know, you know. If you've seen the video, comment down below. But you guys know, I need to drink more water. I don't know what it is about water. It's just really freaking hard. I don't know. So I would love to drink one Yeti a day. That is my goal for 2021. That is definitely a goal. What else? I need to do more things that don't involve work. I love YouTube, and I love that that is my creative outlet, but it also is work, and I feel like working a 9 to 5 and then working on YouTube after, I feel like I'm always working. I would love to find a hobby where it's just strictly fun, and it's strictly just something for me, and it's something for my soul. I would love that. I would love to get into like house flipping, or like, you know, like renovation, like that type of thing. That is like a dream job for me, you guys, is like literally upgrading houses, picking the designs, picking the materials, working with like an architect. I don't know what I was saying. Working with an architect to build a home and picking all the materials, the finishes. That is literally my dream job. I would love to do that, and I would love to maybe like take a course on that, apprentice under someone, like do an apprenticeship. That would be really cool. So I want to manifest that. I would love to buy a car. I've been saving for a car. I don't think I'm gonna get one this year. It's just doesn't really make sense. I don't really need one. I would love to save more money. I would love to max out my Roth IRA. Those are all my goals for 2020. I'm sure there's more, but those are just the ones that I can think of right now. I'm just cutting my contour really quick. And then let's blend this away. I think I already did that, but I'll do it again. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's see. What is your favorite part of the holiday season? Love just like first the vibes of the holidays. I feel like everyone is so much nicer, feels a lot like cozier. I don't know, there's just something different in the air. I also love getting to connect and spend time with my family. I am one of 5 kids, 2 brothers, 2 sisters. They're all older, so I am the baby of the family, and they all have kids. So it's a really like different dynamic, because all in a different phase of their life, and I feel like I'm just like kind of starting out my life, which is really interesting. Growing up, it was literally like having 5 parents, you guys. Like, do not recommend being the youngest of 5. Literally, they could be my parents. Growing up, it was like having literally a million parents, and whenever I did something bad, I would literally get a call by each one of them and just like get yelled at. It was like the worst. It was so sad. But now like our dynamic has changed, where whenever I see them again, they're like, here's a drink, like, how you been? And it's just like fun. Like, I love like the dynamic of having a big family, us getting together during the holidays. Like, the drinks are always flowing, always just like a good time. Like, I love having a big family, and I think that's partly why I think I want like a lot of kids. I mean, I say that now before I've had any kids and before I've released a kid from my canal, so I may feel a little bit different once that actually happens. Birth scares me. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. My tolerance for pain is like -100. Like, I do not do pain well at all. So that whole delivery kid experience should be very interesting. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm saying how I want a big family. That's why I kind of want a big family, because I come from a big family and our holidays are always just like so much fun. I remember when the nieces and nephews were younger, we would always do Thanksgiving together, and we would all go to like my mom's house. Like, it's not that big, it's not a big house at all, and like with 20 people in that house, like every single space is filled, and it just like feels so warm, and it just like the space is filled with love, which I really enjoyed those memories. And we would all cook, everyone would be helping with something, the kids would be running and playing, and after dinner we would always dance. So if you guys don't know, I am Haitian. My mom and dad and all my brothers and sisters were all Haitian. They were all born in Haiti. I was the only one who was born here in America. Obviously, being Haitian is a big part of my background. I speak the language, which I'm so impressed that my mom was able to teach me Creole, because girl, how did she do that? English as her second language. She taught me Creole, and I don't have an accent, so probably because I grew up here, but I know Creole. I can speak it, I can understand it, I can read it, I can write it. So very impressed with my mom. We would always turn on Haitian music afterwards, and again, like I said, my mom's house is not that big, so we would all be filled in the living room, like packed, and just like dancing. And obviously I wasn't old enough to drink, I was just having fun off of life. But like we would all be in the living room just like dancing to music and twisting each other around. The funnest memories are from the holidays. I know a lot of you guys probably have those same memories and those same fun things that you love about the holidays, and so this year is really hard for a lot of us. I personally had to cancel our Thanksgiving plans just because we thought it was safer to stay home. So we didn't go up, and you know, everyone's getting older and schedules are different, so it's harder to come together, but still try to make time. So hopefully next year we can do that again. I really want to do something with everyone, so we will see. The holidays is just like a fun time. I love looking for gifts and stuff for everyone. Still haven't bought anything, by the way. I'm like struggling. I talked to my mom actually earlier, and I was like, what do you want for Christmas? And the woman says, I want a new cell phone. I almost just choked. Like, you want a what? She literally said she wants a phone. I'm like, oh my god, woman. I was expecting you to say like flowers or something. The woman wants a phone. I'm like, god, you know I don't have phone money. So she's like, it's okay, you can get me something else. I'm like, great. Because a phone is a little bit out of my budget. This year's hard because I'm trying to save money. A little bit more budget conscious this year. Just doing a little bit under the eye. What's everyone's plans for New Year's? I feel like this is the first year where I almost am like excited that no one's doing anything, because it takes the pressure off of having to have or wanting to have like a really eventful, memorable New Year. Like I feel like every single New Year's there's always this pressure of like having the most exciting, fun New Year's Eve, and it's always a letdown. I don't know if it's just me, but it's just like it's never exactly that. So I'm kind of excited that this year no one's really gonna be out doing anything. There's nothing to have FOMO over. I'm excited about that. I'm also like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? Like, I don't want to have a completely lame night. Like, I want to do something. Okay, definitely can't talk and do my wing liner, so this is gonna be silent. Okay, got the wing liner on. All right, I think we're almost done. I did forget highlight on my nose. Can't forget that. Bridge. Then do it on the tip. I like a strong button nose out here. Okay, just let that set a little bit, and then I will wipe it off. Okay, let's do one more question, and then we're gonna do lips. I keep running out of space. My favorite nude lip that I always do, it's the Brown Sugar by Kylie Go-To Nude. I always use this. Whenever you see me have a nude lip on, it is this. It is my favorite, and it is literally the perfect nude for brown skin. Like, there's literally no other. I've tried to find other ones, I've looked, I've tried, and nothing compares to this. This one is the best. Okay, so this is a good one. This will be the last question. If you could go back in time, what would you do or change? Whew. I like these questions because it's almost like, do you have any regrets? I really hate when people say, I wouldn't change anything because everything brought me to where I'm supposed to be. It's like, okay, yeah, duh, like of course we wouldn't change that, but like that just takes the fun out of the question, you know? Like, answer the freaking question. What would you change? Everyone would change something. First of all, I agree with that answer, but it's not fun, you know? It's not a fun answer. So like I said before, I almost lost my scholarship in college, so I definitely would have changed not prioritizing school and letting my grades get that bad to where I almost lost something so important to me. I would have definitely changed that. I would have just dropped being unfocused and really just been like better about school. I also wish I did better in school. You know, I don't know if I want to go back and get an MBA one day, like who knows. I wish I just did better. I think I was really into like the whole college experience. I didn't do bad, but I definitely could have done better. I just want to say that, like, I wasn't a bad student. I didn't get like all D's and graduate, or C's get degrees, you know? Like, I definitely did good. I had good grades, but you know, I could have done better. What else would I change? I think I probably would change like starting YouTube earlier and maybe not caring what people think earlier as much. I feel like this year really put that into hyperdrive for me, and I'm just like, you know what, like I don't care. Like, I'm gonna do me. People can think what they want. Obviously, we're all human and all have feelings, and we're gonna care to some degree. But I feel like if you care too much what people think, it's really gonna stop you from, sorry, doing this and talking is a little hard. I feel like it's really gonna stop you from doing what you actually want to do. So whether it's like you want to start a YouTube channel, or you want to start a small business, or you want to, you know, like do whatever. There's so many things that you could want to do. Whether it's like people in your life or your parents, your friends. I feel like so much so people's opinions and what they want for us in our lives, or how they see our lives going and how they wanted our lives to play out, or what they think about what we're doing, really gets in the way of just doing the damn thing. We care so much about what people think, whether it's we really want to impress our friends, or we really want to make our parents proud. We don't want to disappoint them. That really affects what we do. I went into college thinking that I wanted to be a pediatrician, and I realized chem is not for me. Like, that is a language I could never understand. I do not like chemistry, and going into the medical field is not really where my passion lies. My passion lies in doing creative things, and that may be completely different than what my mom or my dad or, you know, my family had in mind for me. That is not really like the typical career or field that really foreign parents think of for their kids. It's mostly like, be a doctor, be an engineer, be a lawyer, you know, like that's what they see. They come to America and they want that for you. And so if I were to, there is like a hair on my lip somewhere. I'm seeing it, but okay. If I were to just go off of what like my mom or what my sisters or my brothers wanted for me, I probably wouldn't be happy, because no one knows what I really want other than me. So I just have to follow what I want to do, and if what I want to do goes against that, I would really hope that I have supportive and great people in my life that support what I want to do. Of course, my mom probably, you know, doesn't still know what I do like for work, but she trusts me and she knows that I'm going to make a great life for myself, and I love that she supports me. I love that my family supports me. I love that Tyler supports me. My friends support me. I love that they support me in like what I do, and also support like my YouTube. My friends are so supportive. Tyler's so supportive. He takes my pictures even when he doesn't want to. Like, there's a lot of things that go into it, and I feel like having people that support you and have your back really just like motivates you to go harder and be better, do better, and just like go after it even more. When you have people that are like, you know what, I don't care what you do, oh, you're gonna launch that business, I'm gonna be your first customer, like that really just like is that push and that like love that really like keeps you going. So I love that, and just find people in your life that really have your back in that way. You will be so happy, and just don't care what people think, just do it. I mean, I really don't know why I put on lip gloss, because I'm gonna have to put a mask on over this, but I'm kind of already committed, so it's what we're gonna have to go with. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, I am gonna put in my ponytail really quick, and that is gonna be the last step. I don't really think I'm gonna get like outfit today since it's kind of like chilly. It's like the first like cold day in a long time actually. It's like very overcast, the sun's not out, which I love when it's overcast. This is like my type of weather. Bobby pins, it's like the easiest hairstyle. It's very easy to do. I would like do my baby hairs, but I don't know if I care that much. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Going anywhere special, just going to Target. Okay, that's the look for today. Just a little bit of a pony. Nothing too crazy. Let me show you the makeup. Here is the final makeup and hair. I'll show you outfit in a little bit. It's very simple, but makeup is kind of what I do all the time. I have a little bit of a pimple. So annoying. Kind of my simple all the time go-to makeup, just really natural, and I really love how it turned out. I always love to do like a winged liner just with powder instead of like an actual liner. Just makes it look a little bit more softer. And yeah, that's the makeup for today. Hair is just what I always do, my little ponytail, simple, you know, kind of the go-to. I'm probably gonna put on my Julia chain from Miranda Fry. Here is the outfit. Just really simple, honestly. Probably gonna wear this hoodie like this, and I just have on these leggings from Amazon. These are the Amazon leggings that I showed in one of my other vlogs. They are so good, they fit so well, and they're really comfortable. I just like wearing them with like just regular activewear outfits. So this is the outfit. And for shoes, probably will be wearing these. These are my combat boots from H&M. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys got to know a little bit more about me and just kind of switching it up. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of different content, show you my makeup, and just chat with you, answer some questions. So I will see you guys tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas, and see you later.
Last